The man who turned failure into triumph. There was once a man named Marcus who dreamed of becoming a successful chef. From the moment he could reach the stove, he loved creating flavors, experimenting with spices, and turning simple ingredients into something magical. But the road to his dream was not easy. The early failures. After culinary school, Marcus applied to several top restaurants, hoping to learn from the best. But one by one, he was rejected. Some said, "You lack experience." Others said, "Your style is too bold for our kitchen." Even when he managed to land a job in a small restaurant, his dishes were often criticized harshly. Every failure felt crushing, and Marcus began to question his talent. "Maybe I'm not meant to be a chef," he thought. He even considered quitting and taking a desk job that promised stability but no passion. The turning point. One evening, Marcus visited a local food market to buy fresh ingredients. He watched street vendors cooking simple meals, yet the customers smiled and left satisfied. It hit him, success wasn't about perfection or approval. It was about creating something meaningful for others, even in small ways. He decided to take a bold step. "I may fail again, but I will keep trying my way." Persistence in action. Marcus began experimenting in a small, rented kitchen. He created new recipes late into the night, testing flavors with friends and neighbors. Sometimes the food was too spicy, too bland, or just plain awful. But each failure taught him something. He learned to balance tastes, manage his time, and most importantly, trust his instincts. Slowly, word spread. People came to taste his dishes and were surprised by the flavors. Marcus's unique style, once criticized, became his signature. The first big success. A year later, a small local food critic visited his tiny kitchen. Marcus was nervous, but he served the critic his signature dish, a spicy sweet fusion inspired by his grandmother's cooking. The critic's eyes widened, and he wrote in his review, "A hidden talent, bold, authentic, and unforgettable." Suddenly, Marcus's reputation changed. Orders increased, people traveled from other towns to taste his food, and investors began to notice him. The rise to recognition. Over the next few years, Marcus opened his own restaurant. It wasn't just a place to eat, it became a space where creativity, passion, and persistence met. He trained young chefs, sharing not only recipes but the most important lesson he had learned. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is the stepping stone to it. If you give up at the first obstacle, you'll never know how close you were to triumph. Marcus's restaurant eventually gained national recognition, and he became a symbol of resilience and creativity in his city. The lesson. Marcus's story teaches us that when failure is part of the journey, each setback contains a lesson. 2. Passion and persistence matter more than immediate success. Trust your path. 3. Your unique style is your strength. What others criticize today may become your signature tomorrow. For small steps lead to big breakthroughs. Keep improving, keep showing up, and never give up. Because true success isn't about avoiding failure, it's about using failure to grow, innovate, and ultimately triumph.